Hey, I hope you're doing well. My name is Alan Sams, and today we're taking one last look at my Fender 2025 Precision Bass. I say last look because when I first got this bass, it's one of the new Fender standard precision basses that's being made in Indonesia. And when I first got it, I wanted to do a first impressions video. Then I did a full-on review of the bass in its original form, and then so in both of those videos, I said that I thought this would be a great bass to mod. And the reason being is because I love the neck on this bass. I love the satin finish on the back. The satin finish on the front feels really good. And the fretwork is superb on this instrument. So I thought, well, let's go ahead and let's keep it around and let's do some upgrades to it. Before we get into all the upgrades that I did to this instrument, I do want to take a second though to say thank you and welcome to the new subscribers of the channel. The channel recently went over 2,000 subscribers. I mean, this is a small channel and I do this as I can and when I can, so I really do appreciate the support. And with that being said, if you're enjoying the videos, I hope you'll click the like button. And, if you feel like you want to do it, I'd love to have you subscribe. And with that, let's go ahead and get into what I did to this bass. When I first got this, and I think it was probably in the actual review video that I did on this, I said the tuners were fine. The original tuners were fine. Unfortunately, after a couple of weeks of playing it, I did start to notice there being some slippage in the D string tuner. So I decided to go ahead and not take a chance. And I decided to upgrade the tuners on here. I didn't go crazy. I didn't spend a bunch of money on it. I really just put some Fender Highway 1 open gear tuners on here. The tuners themselves turn really smooth. They hold tune. They're doing their job, and they weren't ridiculously expensive. So that was the first thing I did. The next thing I did was put a Fender High Mass bridge on here. This is the one that, there's two versions of the Fender High Mass bridge. One has zinc saddles, one has brass, and this one has brass. The next thing I did, which was kind of silly, but I wanted to do it. The original bass, the neck plate on it is just a blank. Looks kind of generic, so I went ahead and I got one of the Fender F logo neck plates. It's really more so just for me. And then one of the big upgrades I did on this, which also the easiest, I put a 920D custom preloaded P-Bass pickguard on here. And that preload comes with, obviously, with the pickups, potentiometers, all that. If you're not familiar with 920D, they are a company out of Arkansas. They make custom guitar pickups and bass pickups. And I really enjoy their products. I like them a lot. I'm not sponsored by them, obviously, but I do really like I like how their pickups sound. Also, in this pickguard, the potentiometers they use, they're not really branded, but I think they are CTS pots if I had to guess. Also, the input jack is as well. It's really solid. There's also an orange drop capacitor that gives the pickup a little bit more warmth, a little bit more growl to it. The pickup itself, and if you look at it, you can see the pole pieces are kind of high. It's a more aggressive sounding P-Bass pickup. I went ahead and, when I was setting the pickup height, I did lower it a little bit more than what it normally would be. I noticed I was getting a little bit distorting, and I don't mind having some grit in my sound. I just, it felt, and it played better. It felt better to me to lower the pickup a bit. The last thing I did, which was, other than it was just a simple string change, but I decided to put Labella deep talking flat wound strings on this bass. it totally changed the tone of the instrument to me. It really made it sound more like a classic P-Bass. And, you know, hopefully you'll hear that as well when we take a listen to it. And with that, guys, I just want to say thanks again for your support. And I'll leave you with some of the new sounds of this bass, some of the what I think is most improved. So, anyway, till next time, take care.